Have you ever wondered what games you should keep or you should lose? Find out here at Purge Reviews.
So this is the solo variant that's included in the rulebook. Here on this page it says solo game. You can play against somebody with no powers, the rock guy, or the dragon. I'm just going to kind of show you the rock guy because it all kind of plays the same. So with the rock guy, everything works the same. The bot will draw 5 cards just like normal, and they will play their cards. At the end of their turn, they will always draw back up to 5. If there's a few rules you have to know about the bot. So if the bot was within striking distance with one of his cards, and they will be face up, so the player will always know he must always attack. That's the first rule. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 away, he would have to attack if possible. Let's say, for whatever reason, pretend he only had this, then a 2 he couldn't attack, a 3 he couldn't attack. So as long as he can attack, it's the first thing he must always do. If he happens to be adjacent and can't attack, then he will always push. So he'll play a card and push the person back. So the second thing he would do if he can't attack is he would push. At the beginning of the turn, the bot will always draw a card. And if it's able for him to do a striking dash, that would be the third thing. So he can't attack, he can't push, so he would do a striking attack. So he'd move up 1, and then he would have an attack to play 2. So that would be the third thing that he would do, would be attack with a striking dash, be the third thing. Otherwise, if he can't do any of these things, maybe he's way down here at the beginning of the game, all he would ever do is move. So in our example, he had drawn the 1. Whatever card he drew, he would just move that many spaces. The other rules are when he is on defense. So if you were able to attack him, he would always draw a card, giving him a hand of 6 cards instead of the normal 5 in order to block. If it's a dashing strike and he can't block it for whatever reason, then the card he drew would be his retreat. So it's all set up and programmed for you. Otherwise, you use the abilities of the cards as they come up. There's a dragon here with some rules over here that doesn't complicate things. It just gives you abilities. And then based on how many points you're able to achieve, you're going to get achievements down here at the bottom. And that's a solo game. Otherwise, it works exactly like the base game. So I've done a review of Flash Duel, the revised 2nd edition for the multiplayer, but I wanted to take a second to look at the solo gameplay. Now, I do like this as a solo game. If you're looking for a quick battle game and you want to play it by yourself or even practice some strategy, this does have a pretty good AI system to it. Now, it's pre-programmed, so as you play things over, you kind of know what they're going to do if they have the opportunity. And as you get better at the game, you can use that to your advantage. I think that will happen a little bit. But if you're looking for a short, you want to watch a television show in the background and you want to have a little battle game going on and you don't want to play on your phone for some reason, this could actually be it. This has a fairly good solo battle system to it that I kind of liked. Now you have the grandiose board with tons of miniatures. You're going to have 2 people just in a battle, battling it out, karate champ, Street Fighter style, and you're going to be able to play that off that, and you have to kind of think, okay, this is what my opponent's going to try to do, and how do I react to that? How do I plan for things? I press my luck a little bit here. So the solo of it game is pretty cool, and it's not just score the most points. You're actually attempting to do something. So I like that quite a bit, and I actually might like this more for the solo play than I did the multiplayer, only because if I was going to play a 2-player game, I would probably go somewhere else. But for a solo game, I actually enjoyed this one quite a bit. Who should buy this game? Obviously a solo gamer, because it's a solo review, right? So you're looking to play by yourself. Somebody who wants confrontation and aggressiveness in their solo game. You want something quick. You want something light. You don't want something that's going to be, trying to play this huge GMT game by yourself or this huge miniature game. You want a little small place. You got a little small table. You got a little bit of time, but you want that aggressiveness and battle, and you can get that in this game, and that's the solo gamer I would recommend this for. For me, it's going to be a Purge. The solo game wasn't something that was enough for me to keep around. I have plenty of solo games, and when I do play solo, I tend to go big, or I'll just play on my iPad. So that's kind of where I stood with this one. For me, it's a Purge, but I really feel like this one could work out for a lot of gamers. Thanks for watching the video. I really appreciate you tuning in. If you liked it, please like it and hit that little subscribe button. That really helps out the channel, lets us know that you're getting the videos that you want. If you agreed or disagree with what I said, feel free to comment below. I'd love to hear what you have to say, and I promise that I will comment back. Thanks for watching, and everybody else, keep playing.